Okay, Twitter time, baby. The market just closed. Guess what? I'm right again. And I hope you're making some money on this short here. Twitter, it's down 67 cents. Closed at 16.41. Let me show you the ugly chart and kind of backtrack here. Let me kind of go to a daily chart. This was where I made my decisions. You can see that. I kind of got all kinds of lines on here. I use Thinkorswim. It's TD Ameritrade. It's probably one of the best platforms to trade. I'm not actively trading this. I'm just sort of really refreshing my Elliott Wave knowledge. Thought I'd put some stuff online. Thought I'd teach a little bit. You know what they say, when people teach, everybody gets a little better. So here you go. This is where I made my decision. It's been down 2 days. I called that short. I'm looking right there. In fact, let me take my lines off there. I think that's kind of cluttering it for the maybe the person is new to Elliott Wave or new to day trading. If you have any questions, email me, americana417@gmail.com. Of course, follow me at Fibonacci. I love to teach Elliott Wave. And I just love day trading. I've been trading on and off for 20 years, trying to show you a good, the chart that you look at is so important. You have to look at the right perspective. And so here we go. This was where 2 days ago I looked at that. I'm like, that looks exactly like a 5C. And then there's all kinds of reasons why I think that's a 5C. Now, when I say 5C, remember Elliott Wave is it's a Fibonacci fractal math economic theory. It's wave theory, W-A-V-E. It's wave theory. And it just breaks the seasons down on something. And it says, here's phase 1, here's phase 2, here's phase 3, here's phase 4, here's phase 5. And then after phase 5, then it kind of changes. It goes 5A. It's called a 5C wave, which is interrupted by a 5AB. Now, you can look at all that stuff. You can do research. There's a couple books out there that I've read. I just make it simple and say that's the 5C wave, 5C wave. And one of the critical things of day trading is learning how to identify what phase or what wave the stock is in. Because obviously, if you're certain you're at wave 2, well, then I would take a long position, because what happens after 2? Well, wave 3 is very, very pronounced. Then what happens after wave 3? Well, wave 4. Well, that wave 4 could be very challenging. Wave 4 is where a lot of people, including myself, have lost a lot of money. And then what happens after wave 4? We go to wave 5, and it looks like that. Boom! Everybody wants that. What happens after wave 5? You got that. And 5C waves could be devastating. And they're great shorts. And so here you go. I was looking at that. Now let me look at this on a daily chart. Notice it was down 67 cents. Kind of doing a market recap on Twitter. It was down 67 cents. Let me show you a 5-minute chart. The screen that I'm about to show you is really where every mark represents. It represents 5 minutes. So you can look at this. You could look at the stock market very microscopically, and you could look at it very macroscopically. Okay, so that's where it left. You can obviously see we're in the overnights, which means the market is closed now. Notice it just dripped, like it just dripped down to 67 cents. So my call of a short is still good. I hope you made some money on this. Now the question is when is that short done? Because if you're not done, that short can retrace on you. Well, I can go into that another time. That's a very important question, but I want to show you something right here. I want to kind of be brief, and let me show you. This is a very, very important pattern. This was like 2 days ago. I want you to notice that this was a short. It's basically a little microscopic mini 5C wave. Just watch that. Let me turn some music on. I want you to kind of look at that, burn that into your memory. Tell me what you notice. You're like, I notice you're listening to jazz. You got to listen to some music every once in a while. And then notice how it ended. How did it end? Obviously, it ended with a retracement, which is a 1, 2, 3. See that wave? See how you can count them? 1 becomes 2. See that? But most important right now, lately I've been talking about how when stocks go down, you can short them. fact, last night I even watched The Big Short. I watched that movie again. Great movie. Okay, there you go. This was 2 days ago, and then let me kind of show you how today unfolded. And this is where we're at right now. So if I were you, I would be cautious of a strengthening at this point. The market's gone down precipitously. Now I'm looking for when it strengthens. When it strengthens. So you're like, well, how do I know when it's going to strengthen? Fibonacci, how do I know when to exit that short? That's a very good question. Remember, these are fractals, so the market doesn't necessarily like call you up one day and go, hey, Fibonacci, you might want to turn that around. Well, this is a very consolidated short. Boom, stable, boom. See how it consolidated? And then the 1 became a 2, the 2 became a 3, and then the 4th and the 5th wave. Let me count it for you. Where's my pen? So here you go. Here's a 5C wave. Happened, probably over a couple hours. Here's the 1 wave. The 1 becomes a 2. The 2 becomes a 3. Here's the little bitty 4 wave. And there's the 5th wave. And then notice that's another 5C. Boom, stable, boom. Boom, stable, boom. And then it's learning how to watch the pattern and learning how to, let the pattern of Elliott wave. And then as the market agrees with Elliott wave, then you make your decisions accordingly. But learning how to count Elliott waves is critically important. And I talked in yesterday's video, one of the reasons why it's difficult is because these patterns are happening every 10 minutes. Like for example, even though I'm calling for a short, yesterday it solidified a little bit and notice it went up. So it's learning how to stay with the market. And sometimes once the market gives you some profits, like today it's down 67 cents. If you know you're short, you're not sure if it's going to consolidate, what do I recommend? I recommend that you just kind of close your short position, maybe stay out of the market a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days. Money management is a critical part of day trading. Critical part. There are so many aspects of day trading that you have to be good at. You have to be good at counting the waves, day trading, patience, learning how money management. There's all different parts of learning how to day trade. It's not easy. I've been in and out of it for 20 years. Hope these videos are helping you. If you have any questions, email me, Americano417@gmail.com, or just follow me at Fibonacci, or tweet me. See what I did there? You guys be good.